Alright, as you can see, guys, it's fall. Got a whole bunch of leaves blowing, coming off the trees. It's almost like a winter wonderland for autumn. But Alloyman has looked out for me again. And in the last video, they could tell that I have property in a whole bunch of trees, so they actually suggested that I test one of their brand new products. This is brand new for them. Is their 40-volt cordless leaf blower. So I'm going to do that now. You will see the unboxing here also. Then you'll see a side-by-side test with another leaf blower. So enjoy, guys. Okay, guys, quick unboxing here. You got the Alloyman cordless leaf blower. On the box, you're going to note, I know it's upside down, but on the box you're going to note that it says 2 lithium 2 amperage hour batteries. When I opened the box, I was pleasantly surprised that it actually comes with 2 4 amperage hour batteries. This is a 2, this is a 4. But it does come with 2 4 amperage hour batteries. I'm going to push that aside. You got the unit itself. That's pretty cool. 40 volt max. It uses 2 20 volt batteries to achieve that 40 volts. We got a like a nose cone here. Self-explanatory. Just goes on. There's a little clip. Doesn't come off. It says 500 CFM. Here in the United States, they go by like miles per hour. You know, like 100 miles per hour wind, 200 miles per hour wind. We got an instruction booklet. Nobody reads those. And then we also got a charger for both batteries. That's actually pretty nice. Let me see here. Yeah. So it looks like it'll charge your other Alloyman batteries if you have some other products by Alloyman. So that's nice. So let's attach the batteries. They go on pretty easy. There's no noise. This says it goes at 2,500 revolutions a minute. There's a on-off button here. I don't know if this comes off or it doesn't. But it says off, high, and low. So let's try this. Well, that's pretty cool. So this doesn't spin. It actually, if you could see here, the blades of this I guess you call it a helicoil, centrifugal, like fan blade type thing. They're curved, so that way they're going to spin the air. That's a technology that's been tried and tested for a long time, and it works. So there's a big intake on the back of this. All right, and what I said I was going to compare this Alloyman 40 volt cordless leaf blower to is the Works. This is their 20 volt cordless leaf blower, uses rechargeable batteries, and promotes 340 CFM at 90 mile per hour. This one promotes 500 CFM. So on the surface this should be stronger, and it should also last longer than this because it has twice the voltage, and the battery for this is only 2 amperage hour. So you know, you would expect that these batteries last longer. Let's put these things to the test. Alright, as you see, I just made a straight pass just to show you. The one on the left is on low and the one on the right is on high. There's some debate whether or not low or high is more efficient. As you can see, the path on the left is narrower than the one on the right. So one would argue that, you know, on high you can get twice as much done because the area you're blowing is double the size. So let's continue this. Actually, let me compare the other one real quick. Do a straight shot and we'll look at the lines. This one doesn't have just low and high. It actually has a number wheel right here, and you can turn it up. I think it's 1, 2, 3. Nope, 1 and 2. All right, so let me do a low and a high. Okay, quick little shot. Low on the left, high on the right. Low on the left, high on the right. I would actually say very, very similar. Almost identical output. So now really what it would come down to is with a stronger leaf blower, these leaves, if they were wet, this whole thing would be more difficult. So with a stronger leaf blower, you'd be able to take care of that. And also blow them further without much struggle. Also, as you get further into the pile's going to get bigger. So with the bigger pile, you're going to need a stronger leaf blower. So I'm going to take this, cut it in half, and do both sides with their respective leaf blower, and come back, and then we'll do a couple other spots. Okay, the results are actually good. I did that, looks like in 2 minutes, roughly. So depending on how long you can use this thing on high for, it works really good. Even when the leaves started to pile up, I was able to get under there and lift all of them up. Didn't seem like it struggled much. But now let's do the works and get rid of this other side and see how it does. Yeah, this one seemed to work fine, just like the other one. You could definitely tell the Alloyman is a bit stronger, so we're just going to go back to that one. Both of them did this just fine. I guess it would really depend on how much you had as far as leaves to blow around. If you had a ton of leaves, would you need that 40 volts extra power or not? As you can see here, I have a ton of property. We have 30 acres over here. We put up the skeletons today for the Halloween display. But I'm going to go around the yard here because I actually got some different trees down there. There's a black cherry, and that has different leaves. And this was a maple. So yeah, I'm just going to go over there and hit some more. And I'm just going to, keep using this thing until it either goes dead or, struggles on. Okay, so that tree right ahead of you, right there, is a black cherry tree, and these leaves are not as big. These leaves that come off these trees are not as big. They're like the maple leaves. So I'm going to blow these around. I'll be honest, because we have so many, I typically don't use a leaf blower. I actually just mow the grass and continuously run these over and just chop them up. Because it takes me 3 hours to mow the grass, and I don't have an entire day to dedicate to leaf blowing. With 30 acres here, we got a ton of trees that drop their leaves. But let me hit this. Okay, well, sons of mine right there. Alright, from what you guys can see, it did a fine job. I couldn't ask for anything better. So even though I don't use a leaf blower typically, there are many needs for leaf blowers, not just blowing leaves. I've used them for getting bonfires up and going, because you really add a lot of air to something and makes it very hot. So there's a lot of different reasons to use them. A lot of people use them for their sidewalks if it's just like a dusting of snow, because it does work good for that too. But I didn't charge these batteries. Full disclosure, I didn't charge these batteries. So these batteries came straight from Alloyman to that charge level. So it looks like I got about 20 minutes out of them on high. So I don't think that's bad. But I also don't think they were fully charged, because you never know how long these things sit in a warehouse before they're shipped out. But I'm going to charge them up, and then I'm going to get some more footage. I believe it's going to rain tomorrow, so actually I'm going to enjoy doing that, because then I'll be able to get some footage of these blowing wet leaves. But I'll come back tomorrow after these are fully charged. So it's the next day. It appears that, because it rained all morning, it appears that wet leaves really don't affect its performance much. It's definitely really powerful enough to make it almost not matter. Alright guys, I did that entire section, probably 50 feet by 30 feet. I did that entire section on low. So this is more than capable on low. You don't have to use it on high everywhere you go. As far as noise, you don't need earplugs with this. I would say it's no louder than your vacuum cleaner. So as long as you're, if you can vacuum your house and not need earplugs, you'd be fine with this. It's no louder than that. But all in all, I'm really impressed. I really like it. I think it's an amazing buy, especially compared to the other products out there. This just simply outperformed a couple different leaf blowers that I've tested. I like the fact that it's 40 volts. You get a little bit more power, a little bit more airspeed. Yeah, it's a good looking machine. The only bad thing I could say about it is the weight. It'd be nice if it was a little lighter. I know it's hard with these two batteries on the back, The machine itself is not heavy, but once you add the batteries, it makes it a little bit heavy. You know, like, it's not heavy. I can hold it out there. But what goes on is when you're reaching and you're bending and you're swaying that thing back and forth, after a couple minutes your back starts to feel it. So other than that, the weight, you don't really have to. See, you could hold it down here at your side and just go back and forth. So you don't really have to hold it out. But it really depends on the situation. So I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to run this thing till it's dead, because I did charge the batteries last night. So we're going to see how much I can get out of this. Okay guys, so I just checked the footage, because that's a lot. I cut out a lot of it, and obviously for this video I sped up a lot of it, because you guys don't want to watch me blow around leaves. But from a full charge, 70% of it was on low, 30% of it was on high, because as you see, once the pile gets about a foot deep, that high mode really blows it up and over the weeds. You're trying to get it into the side of the property underneath all them weeds. So high just blows it right up over there. I got almost an hour out of this baby. Amazing. Night and day compared to the other one. Night and day compared to the other one as far as power. And links will be in the description, guys. This is a brand new product from Alloyman. So far, they've produced some amazing products. If you haven't seen the mini chainsaw video, if you haven't seen the impact wrench videos, I've got a scrubber that they make video coming out soon, and I've also got a level, a 4D level that they make coming out soon. But links will be in the description where you can get this bad boy. I want to thank Alloyman. This is Josh from the 570. We'll see you next time.